What's going on, my people? LeeMimsProductions here on Queen of Trades channel. Need you to like, share, and subscribe. Let everybody know what's going on over here on this channel, what the MKW crew is doing. In my hand, we have a coin. And I remember when I was a kid, a coin was just more than a coin. Sometimes a coin was used to make a decision on who got the ball first, or who would get what. Heads I win, tails you lose. And this episode of We Got Something to Say, we're using the coin as a metaphor, the adult metaphor of there's his side and her side. There's my perspective and your perspective. We're going to give you more after this. What's going on, people? I hope you enjoyed that selection. I always enjoy dropping some music where I can. I just love music, man. I just love it. So what we're talking about is the two sides to the coin. And that, to me, the two sides is really talking about perspective. I mean, it's always, it can always be discussed about perception. And as long as you're not totally nuts and totally dishonest with yourself, you should know when the perception that you're getting from people is right or partially right. And you should know when they just throwing shade because they not you. So let's look at the two sides. If you don't have any money and you try not to just show up at functions because maybe you can't, people gonna call you antisocial. But what they really don't know is you're just struggling. You don't have the money. You don't have the finances. Two sides to the coin. So what do you do in that case? One or two things. You be honest. Hey, listen, I can't make it because I don't have that money, which is gonna be a shot at your ego probably, because I wouldn't want to say that. Or two, you know the truth and you keep it pushing and know that, listen, when I can do better, I will do better. It costs money to be social. It costs money to go out. And if you have kids, a lot of times people forget, even folks who have kids. Oh, man, I don't know why you don't come out, man. I don't know why you ain't hanging out with us, man. Get your wife, let's go. Okay, you have kids. Your kids is grown. Or you don't have any kids. So that is not a discussion for you. That's another one. People just like, oh, you just don't want to be out. No, I have responsibilities. Once I had kids, I am fully equipped to not go out if I don't have to until my youngest is 18. Now, that's a bit extreme, but what I'm saying to you is I'll go out. Me and my wife have made do a many a time. During the school day, guess what? Me and my wife might go out for lunch. Because guess why? They're already being watched. They're at the school. When they come home, we might have what is called date night in. Now, most of the time, that means we fall asleep on the couch. But anyway, we feed the kids, make sure they squared up, homework done, they ready to rock and roll tomorrow. Go ahead in your room, you got to such time, watch your TV, play your games. Me and your mom are going to enjoy some us time. Boom. Now, two sides of the coin on that. It's two sides everywhere you look. The kids could be looking at you like they just trying to get rid of us. But on the back end, you have another kid that might say, you know what? I had spent time with them. I enjoyed myself. Now I'm going to have time for myself. What am I trying to say? You don't want to get caught up in trying to think what the other person is thinking about you. If you know you have their best interest, you have your best interest, you know you are trying to do the very best you can, you're not throwing shade, you're not just angry, blah, 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 whatever you think people are thinking, then you keep it moving. Keep doing it yourself. This two sides of the coins thing is fun. I could do this all day. Oh, man, you always working. We don't never see you. If I wasn't working, you'd be saying he's a bum. His parents did better than that. They taught him better than that. He is a disgrace to the family. On the back end, when I do what I'm supposed to do, holding down my responsibility after I get off work, working a long, long, long day, I want to come home, have some eats, have some drinks, go to bed. Two sides of the coin. You don't even know what's going on in my own house. I've had folks that think they know what's going on, talking slick, and because of my job and how hard I work and how many hours I have to put in, there's people who said to my wife, oh, we never see your husband. Do you really have a husband? Are you really married? But on the back end, those same folks be like, yo, he taking care of my loved one. Mad respect. So guess what you got to do, folks? Stay in your lane. Don't be in other people's minds and do what you're supposed to do. I remember as I'm raising these kids and I've had different people, family, friends alike, oh, you hard on them boys. Guess what? I'm raising young men. Got time to be easy on them because life ain't going to be easy. Life ain't easy on males or females. But I'm raising young brothers. So guess what? You're going to have to listen to what I got saying, what I have to say to you. You're going to have to do what you're supposed to do. And then guess what? As time goes on, whoever my sons are with, their grandmom, my parents, their cousin, who's like an uncle to them, man, these kids are great, man. Guess what? Two sides of the coin. 1 minute, I'm hard, I'm harsh. Come on, ease up. On the back end, man, you doing a great job because these kids, man, they doing this, they doing that. They could be in the streets. They could be hard-headed. They could be doing this. They still kids, but guess what? They're respectful kids. And guess what? That's called two sides of the coin once again. When you're starting out on a project or you're starting out on something, everybody can't see your vision. You know why everybody can't see your vision? Because it's your vision. These glasses right here is a prime example. Look, you can't see through them glasses like I can you? Huh? You know why? Because these are my prescription. They're a little bit dusty. Hold on, let me get these joints. Queen gonna see this and be like, your glasses was dirty. Let me put them back up here because I hate that glare on the video. Yeah, these glasses are assigned to me. You know what I mean? The optometrist or ophthalmologist, I'm not sure which one it is anyway, the eye person at the store, at the doggone America's Best, curtailed this to my vision. You cannot see through my glasses like I can. You can see through them, but you can't see them like I see it. So guess what? When you're doing your thing and you're doing what you need to do to survive, keep in mind it's two sides of the coin. What they see and what you see. Stay true to yourself. I remember when my wife became a stay-at-home mom. Two sides of the coins here. folks that think it's just easy and it's cake and I wish I had her job. Trust me. When you have 2 jobs in the house and you go down to 1, you are sacrificing. You know why we're sacrificing? 2 sides to the coin. You think she taking it easy. No. She has to be home because guess what? Today's random snow day. If I had to go to work and she had to go to work, somebody got to figure out how to be home. Because guess why? Everybody around us is living their life. I can't expect other people to do for me. I just can't expect that. I can ask here and there, boom, can you help me out? Boom, but it's not anybody else's responsibility to be here for my kids. I believe kids are meant to be a joy, not seemingly a burden or doing something that, you know, is not necessarily your job. 2 sides of the coin. You look like she chilling, and for people on the outside, it look like I'm rich. Not rich. Check to check. Late on bills. Phone calls when you go on pay. Payment plans. That is my life. But people that are looking outside in, oh, they doing great. Look, she home. She got this. She got that. He got this. He get sacrifice. Sacrifice. People don't get it. 2 sides of the coin. And guess what? You know what's beautiful about 2 sides of a coin? This is what people don't get. If I'm showing you heads, right? You can't see the back end of that coin. That's tails. All people are seeing is what they want to see from their vanishing point. You can't see this whole coin. Perspective. 2 sides of the coin. Just remember that when you're going through this daily life and you have the perspective that I'm doing the right thing, I'm sacrificing, I don't understand why they can't accept it. I don't understand why they don't like me. You know, I come into work, I may be on a chill vibe to myself when normally I may come in there, good morning, what's popping? Everybody doing great, how's the weekend? Blah, 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 blah. You can't assume I got an attitude because I came in and I just said, good morning. What's up for today? What's the latest news on this? And what are we working on today? Because I don't come in there doing jumping jacks. Your first thing should be, man, is he all right? It shouldn't be he got an attitude. He don't feel like being bothered. He nasty. You don't know what I'm dealing with. I just had took 2 days off from work. Within that week that I'm thinking I'm about to relax, my wife lost a family member. Guess what that turned into? Something for me to be involved in by the weekend. Something that might be a little troublesome, seeing my family members, extended family members sad and trying to be of joy to them and to be of encouragement. But when I step into work after having that so-called days off, you looking at me like, oh, he should be refreshed. No, life went on. Just because you take days off from work, that doesn't put life on pause at home. I have literally left work, walked into this house, and it sounds like a war zone. My wife getting in butts and behinds because homework needs to be done. Attitudes need to be checked. Rooms need to be clean. Lunches need to be prepared. And the list just goes on and on. 2 sides of the coin. When you drive by my house, it looks peaceful, but you don't know what's going on the inside. We in here raising boys. See what I'm saying? So guess what? I may come to work and I may be tired when I just had off yesterday. But for those of us that have families, we have lives, we have kids, we have in-laws, we have blood family, we have bills, we have dogs, we have, you name it. 2 sides, 2 perspectives. What you think you see and what really is ain't the same. Ain't the same. Realize 2 perspectives are always going on. And then sometimes it's 3 perspectives. You might have somebody come tell you their side of the story, the other person tell you their side of the story, and the truth is somewhere in the middle. So it's 2 perspectives when you're dealing with yourself, what other people think about you, and you know what's going on. And the 3rd perspective is sometimes when people bring you stories. Nah, she said that. No, this is what he said. Boom, truth's in there somewhere. You got to weigh it out. But just remember, don't take on the burden of, I'm not doing enough. If you are doing what you absolutely can, just realize that is that person's perspective. And mind your own business. Whatever's in that person's head, that's their business. It ain't your business. Hey, y'all stay blessed. Y'all stay up. Y'all stay with positive vibes. And remember, there's always 2 perspectives. And the only one that really counts is yours. It's your life, your thoughts, your moves, and your perspective. Peace.